Hello, hello. Welcome to my craft room. I'm Donna. Come on in and sit a spell and let's talk about some yarny stuff. Uh, I got to see my real life BFF, the only one of the four of us besides myself that's left. And we did a little bit of trading of yarn. I give her a little bit of my cotton that Rebecca sent me so she could help me make washcloths. And she had some yarn. A lot of times when she's finished with what she's doing, she doesn't care to do her scraps. Or if she gets the ball all tangled, she'll cut it and try to do some more. Anyway, she'll end up with a tangled mess with a bunch of ends and she'll send it to me. I had a few of those this time. One of which that was left. But we'll get into it. Oh, I'm trying to knock everything over. I think this was part of that, but I'm not sure. I went ahead and balled them all up. I didn't ball up this one. This is I Love This Yarn. Sport weight. You can see it's messed up. But I don't mind. I can fix it. And then I've got this would be a good guy color. I want to make some granny squares out of these. And there's this one. I guess I get hair everywhere. Between me and my dog, my stuff doesn't stand a chance. Okay. And I got this one. Small ball. That would be pretty good for a guy or a girl. I'm saving that for here in a minute. Then there's some more of this black light yarn. It wasn't tangled up, so I didn't do anything with it. Then there's a small bit of this was tangled up. That'll do something good. And then here's some more of this. It goes with this. And I'm throwing yarn in the floor. That's always a fun thing. A little bit of purple. She's another girl that loves her purple. And then there's a little bit of comfort decay. That goes over there. And then there's 3 balls of this, and she'd already give me a couple of this. The Lion Brand Jamie yarn and Lullaby Pink. And then to match it, there's a Lion Brand Vanna's Choice Glamour. And this stuff is super duper thin. But I got enough to, because she already gave me several balls of that, so I got enough to do something with. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this. A big old hank of black. The rest of it I'll have to pick up out of the floor later. Oh, and then there's 2 hanks of gray. You can't hardly see it, but it's a gorgeous gray. It's a value pack yarn from Loots and Threads. It's in a hank form. So I'm happy to have shown you that. Now maybe I can make something. Now as far as my whips goes, Priscilla over at Distinctive Crochet is doing a challenge to where she wants you to make yarn. Her idea came when she wanted to arm knit some yarn, but she couldn't find any as big as what she wanted, so she just started chaining in a circle, making her own rope to arm knit with. So she challenged us to make our own scrap yarn. So I took some of that gray, you see how thin that stuff is, and I'm just chaining it. I'm making a big old long chain out of it. Look how much thicker that is than the original. And I'm going to enjoy, I really want to see the texture that I get with the item I make with. I think I'll probably make a hat. Of course, I could make something else because I got plenty of yarn. I'm using a G or a 4.25 for that. I did finish. I still got some more whips. The Jaden stitches has got started, but it's not finished. I did my luck of the draw, the current one, and then I realized I'd started making my blacks like that when they're supposed to be solid. So I'm going to have to rip out a couple of rows of black and one row of green and redo that. I think that, no, there is another whip over here. One of the bingo squares this month was make something for Halloween. Well, I looked through my book, didn't see anything that would quite do with it. There was a pumpkin, but my grandson doesn't want a pumpkin. My granddaughter didn't want it for him. So I'm making something else, and I'll show that on my 3D for you and me videos. Yes, I'm looking around because my nose is running again. I must be allergic to y'all, but I love you so much. I keep coming back for more. Okay, let me look over this right quick. Okay, this poncho is a FO. I made it for my daughter. It's pretty long. It'll go down covering up her lady bits and her hiney. This is, I started out with the Heck Tanuga 1 V-stitch shawl, and she used worsted weight yarn, and I think it was a 10. Is it an M or N? I done put it up, I don't know, but it was a 10 millimeter, and making a V-stitch, and this used 3 balls of this is the Michael's Value brand. Come out real pretty. I'm happy with that. And make something the color of pearl for this month's birthstone. So I made a white washcloth. I was real happy about that. And was make something for Father's Day. I already introduced Gunny. Oh, I enjoyed making him so much. And then make something new. That's where this is going to go. So I've almost got a bingo. And blanket in progress, that my Gigi blanket that I'm making the 3D for you and me counts for that. I haven't worked on, I want to make that called the midwives blanket. I haven't made that yet. I'm saving my wrappers, and Jada's is back there, and I've already shown you. No, I haven't shown you yet. I showed it on Yarn Bingo. It's make something that'll take a day. So I made a double crochet hat that goes to a different place. Create a scrap project. I'm making granny squares. That's why I wanted to show you that, so I could make some granny squares out of it. And I'm going to make a lapgan out of scraps. I still haven't done anything about the make a food item. Create something for Thanksgiving. I haven't done nothing yet. Create something for the 4th of July. I already showed you that was a red, white, and blue. Okay, my finisher whip wasn't that. I forgot to write down what it was. And I've shared because this is make a wearable. I have to figure out. Oh, the finisher whip. That's what it's this. My lapgan. This is the number 1, the last part of the number 1 luck of the draw. And I'm done with number 1, and I'll probably wait a while to do number 2. I want to finish number 3 before I even think about it. Then you got to create something for Halloween. So I'm well on my way to a bingo. Now, one of the squares, now, Robin, I need some help with this one. Because one square says make a kitchen set, dishcloth, towel, and a hot pad. That's 3 items for one square. And I think that's too much for one square. What I would like is to be able to use 2 of the 3 items on a different square. Like, I'd like to put this washcloth with the hot pad I made. This is pearl, but I'd still like for it to go for my set. See, this one's too big, 2 of them. And then for my hot pad, I've got this. And on the back is some bacon laid on a paper towel. So I got bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs. That was a lot of work. That deserves a square of its own. I'd like for that to be there. And then when I make my towel, I'd like to maybe put it in a finish a whip. So Robin, let me know if that would be okay, if that would be fair or not. Yeah, I won't get that square probably because to be a set, I need this. Unless I do it in orange, something like this in cotton, and call that the washcloth and it be orange juice. Let me know what you think, Robin. I'll make a Christmas item, I forgot. I'm going to make another one of these so it'll be a set. And then, oh yay, it didn't fall down. I made a scrunchie. It's going to come up anyway. Whoops. I didn't get a hold of the hair. Yeah. So, it's a nice little scrunchie. I like it. I enjoyed it. And my daughter will be glad to get her poncho because I told her it was done. I have several other things that I want to make. So, yeah. Oh, my other idea for my hot pad set is I want to get one brown towel, cut it in half, and then do the Pamela's Adoring Crochet towel toppers. And I want to do one with purple and one with red so I could have toasted jelly, grape jelly and strawberry jelly. I just thought that would be the cutest thing. Somebody would love that as a set. Can you imagine having bacon, eggs, grits, and toasted jelly? Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. I love when my imagination gets sparked. Well, I hope that's how I can work it. If not, I'll work something else out. Whatever Robin says go, because in Kayla's absence, she's kind of our de facto leader because she's making cards for us. Well, anyway, I've had a good time. I expect to enjoy myself. I just love him so much. It just makes me happy every time I see him. Well, anyway, till next time, continue to love one another. Why am I getting tongue-tied? Continue to love one another. Maybe it's because I didn't stay safe. I love you guys. I'm glad you tolerate me. See you next time. Bye.